Switching music. Looks like people like the other music. Do you want to read it this time?
The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of Greg and Justin and do not reflect the official position of the Tiki producers.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Well, hello everyone. It's Wednesday once again.
Yes.
And here we are. Stuck in our basement, can't go anywhere.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers, it's Wednesday.
We survived Cinco de Mayo. Mm-hmm. This is now the 6th of May, official hangover day. One of 3 official hangover days in the U.S.
So it's it starts off with May the 4th be with you, Revenge of the 5th, and then...
Or is it Revenge of the 6th?
I don't know.
I don't know how that works. I'm not a big Star Wars fan.
Right, yeah.
But you'd think that the revenge would be on the 6th.
Yeah.
After drinking way too much the night before.
True.
Oh, and Lord, we drank way too much tequila last week. Ooh, yeah. We thought about going dry this episode, but...
We were a little animated. Should we say what we're drinking? Is that on the schedule?
Well, before we do that, in this episode coming up, in the next hour or so, we've got a Mother's Day tribute. And a couple of recipes you can make for mom, including fondue from Cherie, mm-hmm. and a strawberry batida from Mindy. Mm-hmm. We've got, the Aloha Friday challenge photos of the week. We've got DJ Cabana. We've got what's for lunch at Cliff's. Actually, we did not get the Cliff's menu, but we have an update on Cliff's, an exciting update.
Yes.
We have a Tiki PSA from Wendy Kramer, mug of the week, and all the usual shenanigans.
Right. So you just did that whole spot when you're like watching one of those old shows like Mannix or something where it's like you just get a clips of the whole exciting episode.
In the intro, yes, I loved it. Like Mannix and Space 1999
right.
And...
with the exciting music.
UFO, yeah, they show clips of the episode ahead.
Right.
They don't do that anymore.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah. We might have to do that.
And it always made it look so much more exciting than those old episodes really were because the pacing was so slow.
Yeah. But it was still pretty awesome, though.
Thank you, Janelle. Janelle says my shirt is beautimous.
Yes.
Of course, all my shirts are brought to you by Justin.
Well, you know.
He is the shopper.
Are we? Does that take us into what are we wearing? What are we doing? All that or
almost.
Okay.
I just want to mention that for today's episode, we are offering a fabulous price.
Oh.
Just like we did 2 weeks ago. So, let me show you what the actual prize options are. We have this amazing Smuggler's Cove rum barrel with a lid. Very cool. And you get to choose. You get to choose one of these 3 things. Because you may already have a rum barrel. Or you may already have a tiki bongo. This is from...
Emphasis on the bongo.
Yes, this is a lovely tiki mug. He's a drummer. It's a tiki vase. There's a straw hole in the back here. The only problem is the liquid comes out of the drum, so you can only put about this much in it. And then you got to kind of...
Lighter not included.
Drink it like this. This is from... Ricky Tiki, or as we like to call him, Dr. Bong Bay.
Dr. Bong Bay.
So that is one of the things you can choose. And the third option, if you don't use a bong and you've already got the Smuggler's Cove, you could also choose this bottle of Devil's Reef Bitters. These are amazing. And this bottle, it's not cheap. That's why we put it with 2. These are all about roughly the same value. So...
but that bitters is
it's a very large bottle.
It's a slow crafted. Did you say that was the molasses? No, blackstrap.
Well, it's got 3 different bitters in here: blackstrap bitters, Jamaican No. 1 bitters, and Boulevard bitters.
Oh.
And all kinds of amazing stuff in here.
It's exotic. Yeah. Keep it close.
Smells really amazing. You can
Super
buy
exotic.
smaller bottles of this. I believe this bottle was $25, and it's large. It's 5 fluid ounces. Amazing stuff from Bitter Cube.
So what do they have to do to win?
Well, all they have to do to win is comment on the description. Just post a comment.
Something other than the word comment.
Well, here's what you can post. Here we are.
Okay.
What are you drinking? What are you wearing? What are you watching?
Yeah. Okay.
So any one of those things.
Okay.
So what are you drinking? Post it. We want to see.
Yeah. So what are we drinking?
What are we drinking? You made it.
Yes, this is the Kamaina.
Oh,
so this is
Aloha.
I know this is the only one we have that's got the actual Trader Vic's on it. So this is a Trader Vic's drink. It's not always about the rum, so I wanted something a little bit lighter, not only in the amount of alcohol, but just lighter.
Well, we drank all the rum.
Pretty much. But so this one is actually gin. So this is something we would serve, and it was also on the happy hour menu at Trader Vic's when I worked there, and maybe down there in the one the other 2 in Atlanta or down in Emeryville. But gin, lemon juice, triple sec. I actually am using a dry curacao, and coconut cream, and gin. And we've got so this
Sprite?
is like a right, and then so all of that stuff, and then top it off with some Sprite, lemon lime Sprite. So this is actually based off of everything we did. This is like a top shelf one because we're using the top shelf ingredients. This is the what was that gin? It was the Citadel.
Citadel, yes.
The Citadel gin, which is really awesome. That we know somebody really likes that.
It comes through
Katrina
from Pierre Ferrand.
Right. So that's what we're drinking.
So cheers to all of you.
Cheers.
Thanks for tuning in to our tipsy shenanigans. We're hoping to keep it a little more under control than last week. Apparently, we drank a lot of tequila last week. Where did it all go?
There was shots. There was the really top shelf stuff. There was Alma. There was Pinky Gonzalez's, a couple of those. As Martin has said before, there's this magical pitcher that comes into at some point and refills our drink. I kept it over there just so it's not within arm's reach, but at some point we'll go in there and we'll grab it. So there's that. So now it's what's the other one? What are we wearing?
Shirts.
So back to
clothes.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, I don't really have any commentary to add to this shirt. I can.
Well, but I do. So this is a remake of. This is a Toes on the Nose. This is a remake of a vintage fabric. So it's got all the the novelty stuff on there.
Is it a vintage remake of vintage fabric? Because it seems pretty vintage.
It's a newer one. I mean,
okay.
it's probably within the past 10 years.
Oh, really?
I think on that one.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can always tell when they do it right because they match up the pocket. Like any of you seamstresses that are watching know that matching up a pocket makes it much more quality, you know.
Yeah. Oh, for
But
sure.
and then I'm wearing this one. This is a international. We're both wearing novel T-shirts today. International Marketplace in Hawaii, and this one says 50 stores. This was back in the day when this is probably like early 70s. So it's
International Marketplace. So we finally make it to Honolulu. What, like 4 years ago? And by then, the International Marketplace was basically just a Las Vegas style mall.
right, yeah. So it wasn't the open air because it even says like open air, like open air bazaar.
Yeah, and I look back at the photos of what it used to be, and it's so heartbreaking. But now, Honolulu's like little Las Vegas.
Yeah. So
What do you do?
right. And what are we watching? So if some of you guys follow me on Facebook, let's see, what have we been watching? Well, I watched some Ren and Stimpy episodes this morning. So it's been a while, but
Oh, and we have an extra box set that we might give away at some point.
yeah, I think at some point.
You guys remember Ren and Stimpy, right?
Yeah. If you guys, I mean, most Gen X people remember the Ren and Stimpy show, how politically incorrect it was.
Oh, Wendy.
International. No, that came with
That went out of business as well.
that was the Undergear catalog. Just like the straight guys would get the Victoria's Secret
or the Frederick
of Hollywood.
Frederick of Hollywood, yes.
The gay boys would get the International Mail and the Undergear catalog. So
No, the Undergear.
well,
I mean,
absolutely.
International Mail wasn't. I mean, they had maybe a couple pictures in the back.
Yeah, but you didn't want to be too obvious when it came in the mailbox.
Was the ordering the free Bowflex VHS tape too obvious?
Probably. Yeah. Hey, it was
Because I did that. It was free.
yeah, it was the 80s, 90s. What can we say? So that's I highly recommend getting yourself some Ren and Stimpy because that craziness will make you laugh and remind you of younger days and yeah.
And what are you guys watching? Post in the comments.
Yeah.
We need some new shows. We got a lot of time on our hands.
All right. Straight girls too. Yeah, the straight girls would love the Undergear International Mail. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I'd love to meet Bob Camp sometime.
No kidding. Space Madness. So one of my favorite episodes. I don't think you can find it. You can't find it on YouTube. You can only find like a minute of it. But Egg Yokio is one of my favorite episodes. I mean, there's so many of them, but that's one that just comes to mind.
And that was one of like the first season episodes, wasn't it? Or the first or second,
think
like
so.
before it figured out what it was, and
Yeah.
back when it was still kind of cool and independent.
Yeah. Well, if you don't know, we like to watch cartoons on the weekends, but sometimes you just gotta wake up and be like, I need something with my breakfast. I need something. What is it? And then you put on some cartoons, and then your whole day kind of starts off a little better.
Well, it's not like we can really go anywhere now on Saturdays and Sundays. So what we should do is like Saturday morning breakfast, put on some Ren and Stimpy, have some breakfast, and just like rip into a big bowl with this guy. Ding.
Wake and bake. Oh, that's been forever since I've done that. All right. Well, moving right along.
So, this is our Mother's Day tribute episode.
Yeah. I mean, the last one was because of the days of the week that it falls on. Last week was Cinco de Mayo.
And this is our last
Even
show
though that was
before
yesterday.
Mother's Day.
Yep.
And we don't have a whole lot of Mother's Day content. We've got we're gonna say hi to our moms. I don't think they're watching. Why doesn't my mom watch this show?
I don't know.
She's really active on social media. It's like
Well, it's also 3 hours difference because they moved to Florida.
she stays up late.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. And then we got some recipes coming up that would be great for Mother's Day to give to your mom. I think my mom wouldn't have the cocktail, but she would probably really love the other stuff.
Right. So just remember, this one we don't have the recipe to flash up on the screen like we did last week.
Oh, right.
But
Justin will post it later.
yeah, I'll post it later. But it's called the Kamaina. So Kamai. Yeah.
And there's some
like that.
apostrophes in there.
Yeah, there's an apostrophe. The Lonies are watching. Maybe they can post what that means. It means like old timer, local. At least that's what we were told. But I know there's some of the people who know more about the Hawaiian language than I do. But that was what we were told. Kamaina, local, regular. It's like Norm who goes into a place, but the Kamaina is like the local people, not the tourists, not the.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a good one volcano drink.
It is, yeah. And I never thought that I'd like gin. I really didn't like gin, especially But this is one of the gateway ones that I actually was like, oh, I actually like gin.
This and the Saturn got me drinking gin again. I had a really bad gin experience when I was 17, I think. A friend and I drank a bottle and a half of gin with our 17-year-old livers.
It's a good thing your mother's not watching this.
Oh, well, she knows lots of stuff by this point. And I have not, since then, I had not been able to drink gin.
Thank you, Chris.
Oh, okay. Not been able to drink gin until like a few years ago. And I think it was this drink and the Saturn that got me. No, actually, no, it was the Negroni. Negroni got me drinking
Negroni,
gin.
yeah. The Negroni was the first drink that I had actually like Campari, because I used to hate Campari.
Well, yeah. This one I'd had before I discovered Negronis, but you can't even really taste the gin in it.
No, the lemon juice. The lemon juice is nice and light and bright, but the lemon juice, that's why, like the Saturn, is lemon juice and gin.
Right.
So there's something about the lemon and gin that really works. So,
Yeah, it was those lime gin and tonics that...
I really doubt that I would be much of a gin martini person, but I do like my vodka martinis. But anyway.
So Mother's Day. I wanted to give a quick shout out to both of our moms. So... Here is an adorable photo of the two of us with my mom. This was the year that we got married at TikiCon.
Yes.
So this is up in the suite.
Oh, and Melissa, if you're watching, there's the purple corduroy pants, uncut. I turned them into shorts, but there you go.
And then I've got another photo of me and my mom. Both of these photos taken by Marina, by the way. And this is probably one of my favorite photos ever. Of me and my mom,
right?
Because every time she would be at TikiCon when Marina was always there, but every time she would pull up some photos to embarrass me. Oops. Whatever she could do to embarrass me. So this was the one. And now we've got a photo of Justin and his mom.
Yay! That one was taken last year when I went back to Spokane and visited.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks pretty recent.
Yeah,
and that's like
we went out to dinner. We went downtown and went out to dinner. It was great.
It's her. Is that her profile photo or her cover photo? It's like
I think
one
that's
of the few
her.
photos
I think it's her profile photo. Yeah, yeah.
And then this.
Love you, Mom.
And then this adorable. Oh wait, Melissa's on. Yep. Okay, and then this photo of Justin and his mom.
That was a dot matrix printer thing back in the day when
was that one of those kiosks at the mall?
No, this I think was at the fair.
Oh well, okay, same deal. Like we would have those in the mall,
yeah,
or in the drugstores,
right? Yeah. So there was it's like that dot matrix like.
And they could also take your picture and put it on a T-shirt.
Right. Yes. or a wall hanging. And then with like a weird like thing. There's some of my mom, my grandma, and my aunt and stuff that are. They put their faces on like models,
So, moms, we love you. To all the moms out there,
yay, moms!
We hope that you're having a good Mother's Day, and if your mom is high risk, please be very careful with your mom's health. My parents are both very high risk.
Yeah, so is mine.
So I don't even know that I would be able to go over.
Yeah.
But if you can, call your mom.
Yeah.
Or do a Zoom.
Yeah.
Or do FaceTime or whatever, because...
And you better get those. You might have a few days to get the cards in the mail. Ours is in the mail.
Yeah, it's getting really close there.
Yeah.
But if you are making dinner for your mom, we've got a really great suggestion.
Yes.
And this comes from our friend Cherie. This recipe was... We first encountered it at a mid-century potluck a couple years ago that our friends Dana and Drew put on. It was a holiday potluck. This recipe won. It was the grand prize winner.
It was, yeah.
Well, we got to pick.
Yeah, well, we were part of the judges, but
Yeah.
it was delicious. I mean, and the presentation on it is also really amazing too. So.
Yes, and it was also we also featured it not last year, the year before it, 2018 at Tiki Con.
Oh yeah, the buffet.
In the buffet, yes.
Yeah.
Fond Aloha.
It's from the 70s.
1971.
Betty Crocker? Is it a Betty Crocker? Better Homes and Gardens? I just remember it's
General Mills or something like that.
I know that it's one of those cards that you would get in those recipe index things that was like, and 2 different colors of green or orange.
And Sharice sent us the recipe card as well, so I'll be posting that on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
But just anecdotally, it was really funny. We gave this recipe to the hotel, to the head chef. We said we want to have this as part of the buffet, and we heard anecdotally that the chefs said that he kind of threw up in his mouth a little bit when he read the recipe because the ingredients don't sound like they would be that good together, but it's delicious.
Yeah,
it is so delicious. So
it is, yeah.
we're gonna post the recipe later, but here we've got a little video, and you can see. Well, here we'll show this video. There's Cherie.
Yeah.
And if you get a chance, go up and Google or not Google, but hashtag Aloha Friday Challenge because she posts some amazing photos every week.
Yes.
And here is a little video.
Hi, today I'm showing you Fond Aloha, this delicious salad that's perfect for any tiki occasion. First you carve out 2 pineapples, then you put your pineapple together with your chicken and your celery and your pineapple. Blend it in a bowl. Take your mayonnaise, your bananas, and 1 teaspoon of curry powder. Blend. A little bit of coconut. A little bit of peanuts, and then you put it in your shell, your pineapple shells. Then you garnish with your mandarins. And top off with a couple more peanuts. And here you have it, Fond Aloha. Thank you.
Oh, it's awesome.
Man,
Thank
that
you,
looks
Sheree.
so good.
You may remember her. You may not recognize her, but if you were ever at one of the Wannabe 52 shows, I believe it was at the Star Theater. She came in a lobster costume and got up on stage. If you're watching, Cherie, remind us of when that happened because I remember that was really super cool. Yeah. When was that? Was that at the Star Theater? I'm trying to remember when it was, but.
And also, if you like a little color in your hair, Cherie runs Tint Salon in Forest Grove, and so if you're looking for bright rainbow colors in your hair, once the pandemic is over or once businesses can open back up, please check her out. All the salons are closed right now, and I guess they're going to be pretty darn busy once they reopen.
True.
So get your reservations in early.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I'm not ready to go and check out my salon.
Halloween at Secret Society.
That's right. Yeah. The Halloween at the Secret Society. Yep, I do remember that now. Yeah.
And just a note about your hairstylist. Like, they're all unemployed right now. So if you can, with your favorite hairstylist, pay it forward.
Yeah, paying it forward.
Reach out to your stylist and see if you can, prepay or we may be in lockdown long enough that you will have missed a whole haircut, cut and color.
Yeah.
So just like we do with
I'm getting close. We'll see how this all goes.
Well, he's wearing a hat all the time now.
You'll notice I'll be wearing a hat a lot more often. But hey.
But just like we pay the tips forward to Hale Pele when we make drinks at home, consider paying it forward to your stylist, because they're really struggling right now.
Yeah.
So on to our second recipe.
Oh, I heard Olive barking, Holly, but I wasn't. I was just on a quick little delivery.
Yeah, Justin went out and dropped some goodies off to some friends.
Round one.
Round one, yes, and it's always hard when you're giving stuff to people and they're posting about it, because don't want anyone to feel left out.
Oh no!
But,
yeah, I just don't want anybody to
we're
feel
just getting started.
Yeah. I mean, it's emotional enough to to just see people that you haven't seen in a long time and know that you can't even get close to people, which happened to me today with a really good friend of mine. And it's like, you just kind of extend your arms like, hey, here's a virtual hug from social distancing and everything like that, when all in reality all you really want to do is just give them the biggest bear hug ever, but
yeah.
That'll come, you guys, when we can safely do it. You better believe I'm going to give you a big old hug, and I probably won't let go.
Once we all have immunity passports.
Oh, right. But thank you again, Cherie, for the fond aloha. Now I want to make that. That's going to be on the grocery shopping list the next time I go.
Yeah. So we'll post that recipe. In the description for this video, we also have a link to her salon, so check it out if you're over on that side of town. And now to accompany the fond aloha for your mom, we also have a recipe for a cocktail.
Yes.
And this is brought to us by our good friend Mindy.
Mindy, you may remember her from bartending at Hale Pele, and now she's working at Normandie.
Yep.
So here's a
over
little.
to you, Mindy.
Hey y'all! It's so good to see you. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing well, living your best 6-foot life that you could. I'm gonna make a kind of a Brazilian bachita with what I have in my kitchen. So I'm gonna use just a can of coconut milk because I don't have Coco Lopez. I got some strawberry preserves, so it'll be a strawberry bachita. And then I have some lime that we're just gonna ream and juice. So I have some jokes for you. What kind of jokes can you tell in quarantine? Inside jokes. Cool. So since my got my lime juiced. So since my coconut is coconut milk and not Coco Lopez, which is a sweetened condensed coconut milk, I'm not. Oh, that's about an ounce of coconut milk, and then I didn't fine strain this lime juice because I don't really care. But like I said, since it's not as sweetened, but it's more fatty, I'm gonna do about a ½ ounce of lime juice. And then I got these strawberry preserves. I'm gonna do about a ½ ounce because it's super jammy. Yeah. And then I found a few bottles of Novo Fogo cachaça in my lady lounge, which is my garage. So that's gonna fuel our cocktail. The other day I was talking to Tara on the phone and I opened a fresh bottle of rum and we both paused talking, and I opened a fresh bottle of rum and I went to pour it out and it was glug 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 glug, and we were both like, that's my favorite sound. Cool. So I've got these nice big old fat home ice cubes. So I'm just gonna shake with that. So it'll be big and fat and frosty. Clearly out of practice, I couldn't catch my 10 in the air. Okay. So this nice and creamy. And I'm just gonna do a dirty dump because I'm at home, and I like all the chunky seeds, and I like all of the lime and the jam. I'm gonna add a little more ice. And here we go. I don't know if you can really see, but it has a really pretty pink hue to it. Thank you. I love you guys. Cheers.
Oh, my siestas are getting shorter and shorter. Have you noticed there's a parrot theme going on tonight? Cherie had parrots in her parrot on her table. Mm-hmm. Mindy had a parrot on her shirt.
I got
Justin's got parrots.
Some tacky jewelry I have. We love you, Mindy. Mwah. We love you. Thank you so much.
That was so sweet. One of the things we love doing the most, and we've only done it twice, but we're getting ready to do it more when everything shut down, was to go to Normandie and hang out at the bar with Mindy and just have an amazing curated meal. Like, we order all the appetizers and the entrees and the desserts, and Mindy always had the perfect cocktail to go with everything.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You could order off the menu. You could just ask her for dealer's choice. And she's just so delightful to sit and talk to.
Yes.
So you may have noticed there was Venmo and CashApp info on the screen. A lot of bartenders, out-of-work bartenders right now are doing videos and Zooms and stuff like that and trying to raise tips. So please, if you ever see these, tip a couple bucks if you can.
Yeah.
We also put the information in the description for this video so you can go back and find it.
Yeah. Well, and just follow them. Make sure you're following them because randomly they will be doing something. They'll be called to do, some a drink here or there. I know Mindy has done that before. Most all the bartenders are.
Sierra last week on Tiki Tuesday.
Right. Yeah.
Did the same thing. It was an hour long. She made a cocktail. She answered questions. It was over Zoom, and you could log in and answer questions or ask questions.
So befriend all of your bartenders because you're not going and seeing them now. Make sure that whatever they're doing, that it's on your radar and you can help support them in any way you can.
Yeah.
So thanks again, Mindy.
Wait till we can get back to Normandie. So Normandie, it's inner southeast. It's a French restaurant. They are doing takeout. I put the link to their website in the video description. It looks like they've got some amazing family-style takeout meals, so the food's really good. We really, really, really want them to still be there when this is all over.
Yeah.
Because I want to go and sit at the bar. We did that for our anniversary.
We did. Yeah. Amazing time. Loved it.
Best anniversary dinner
Yeah.
we've had, thanks to Mindy.
Yeah. Just order all the things. Just order them all.
All right, so was it David Letterman who'd have the pencils and he'd check stuff off his little cards and he'd throw the pencil? Yes, he would throw the pencils behind him and they do the sound of glass crashing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So next up, the Aloha Friday challenge, and we didn't talk amongst ourselves about which one that we wanted to have as the winner.
Oh, well.
So you're gonna see some live deliberation.
Okay, yeah.
So Aloha Friday Challenge. Just to remind everybody, you can go to tikicon.com/Aloha Friday, and that will give you all the rules and everything. We are, for every eligible photo from each person that gets posted every Friday, we're donating $1, which is going to be split at the end between Pride Northwest and some pandemic relief charity that we have yet to identify.
Right. Yeah, but when it's all said and done, and when that time happens, we want to put the funds to the best resources possible.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. We originally Pride Northwest was going to be our big charity, and we were going to do a float in the parade.
But they're still going to get some. We're just kind of
right. But then this all happened. It's it just felt a little weird to be channeling all that towards the Pride Parade when people just need to survive. We're just trying to survive at this point. And, Pride is important, and we'll never let go of that. But there are really life and death pressing issues going on.
Well, it's not just the parade that Pride Northwest does.
Well, yeah, I know.
They have a lot of workshops and a lot of things for gay youth, LGBTQ, etc.
For sure.
For youth. And I mean, even my band has played. We opened up the festivities, the waterfront festivities one year, and then we closed them out the next year. And got to be on stage. We went right after Tatiana from RuPaul's Drag Race. You know, I got to meet her backstage. It was
Nice.
It was awesome. You know,
you got photos, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah. But I mean, that's like that's what they do. It's like part of the festivities and just the whole like more of the official with the waterfront and the Pride Parade and other programs and stuff. So it's they've got a lot of really awesome things going on for for gay youth and just for the LGBTQ community in general. So anyway,
So with that, each week we go through.
I know, right? Isn't that? I know.
But
Holly is looking at my bird necklace. It is. This is one of the tackiest things I found in a thrift store, and it just has these like little wooden birds and stuff like that.
That's not tiki.
I know, right? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna slip this in every once in a while, just because like I've got some really colorful things, and I'm just like, why not? I mean, hey, I grew up watching Three's Company. And I really, really love Mrs. Roper. Those caftans and that gaudy jewelry and that little afro she had going on. I loved it.
That was my grandma on my dad's side. Like I remember in her sewing room, behind the door, there was this giant rack of costume jewelry that was all of the one I remember in particular would look like banana slices. But it was all stuff like this. It was all this, mid-century 60s costume jewelry that was all that stuff you'd wear with a caftan.
And this was your grandma in San Diego?
Not Toot, my dad's mother.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
One of my other grandma in San Diego.
Well, I mean, it was the era. I mean, my grandmother had, owls. I still have some of the owl like medallions that they're like, huge, like these big, huge things. And she loved owls. So every time it was her birthday, Christmas, whatever, we gave her an owl. And that was like, whenever I see owls, it's like, that makes me think of grandma. So,
all right. I feel like I need to really quickly address Laura Stone's question here. Next Friday was supposed to be the add-on ticket sales for TikiCon. That is currently postponed. We hope to have more information in the next week or two.
Yeah. More information is coming. So everything's just kind of on pause, and we're going to be dealing with stuff as we can and roll through it.
And we will let people know the minute we know anything. It's been really hard. We've been talking with the hotel trying to figure stuff out. So no one's given any dates on anything of when life's going to get back to normal. We're all just kind of faking it and trying to figure it out on our own. So
everything's just on pause. But when
everything's on pause.
When the pause button gets released,
add-on tickets are not going on sale next week. They're currently on hold. I believe if you go up to the websites, there's a message that says this is currently delayed. We're figuring stuff out.
Yeah. We got to do some more posts out there just to kind of.
Yeah. I know. We don't have any information yet, so I don't really want to say much about it. But I just want people to know that we are thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you all know what's going on.
Yeah.
Nothing's easy right now.
Right. So we're gonna.
Anyway, Aloha Friday, the thing that's supposed to be cheering us all up.
I know, yeah. Well, we got sidetracked.
So, the Aloha Friday rules.
Fun conversation, though. Thank you, Holly, for pointing that out.
Pretty simple. You post a photo of yourself every Friday wearing Aloha wear of some sort. It doesn't need to be a current photo, just a photo of you. We prefer current photos because, we like to know that our friends are actually getting out of bed and getting dressed these days.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, there's people who've reached out to me and are just like, so glad that like Aloha Friday happens because it gives them something to look forward to in the day. Yeah, and it's a great like excuse where you're like, in motion in my day, what can I do to like put on that Hawaiian shirt and do something super awesome? Or
get decked out, go for your little walk or something, get out of the house,
right.
Take a photo next to the neighbor's house that has palm trees or something,
right.
And
if you're local, do not go and see the agave flower. I posted something today.
Oh.
People are not practicing social distancing. People are knocking on the people's door who, it's in front of their house, and people are not being respectful, and that really pisses me off. And yes, this is Justin getting real, Henrik. But it's like, seriously.
I'd be out there with a fire hose.
I mean, honestly. When you actually hit the homeowner is like posting, and there's just like enough people, and it got all over the news and everything. It's a beautiful flower that's coming out of this agave, but people, are jerks. And they're not practicing, so it's like, just don't go and see it. There's amazing photos online. There you go.
All right, tonight on the Greg and Justin Show, it's a roller coaster of depressing and distressing stuff, and then Aloha Friday.
Right? Yeah. No, it's yeah.
Okay,
Anyways.
so the second rule is you have to hashtag it with.
Am I supposed to say I digress before when I actually am digressing?
You're already off on a tangent.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now I lost my train of thought. Okay, hashtags. Aloha Friday Challenge.
Right.
Hashtag TikiCon. And for a bonus, if you want, hashtag Pride Northwest. And then the third thing is you just have to, we're trying to, the goal is to post a photo every week from the day we kicked off on March 20th up until the first day of TikiCon, which is August 31st. That's 20 weeks. And if you make it every week for 20 weeks, post one photo a week, you will be entered in for a grand prize.
Yeah.
And that grand prize is either a pair of the TikiCon mugs, and if you've already ordered them, then we've got options. So we do multiple options in case something doesn't apply. You can also choose a $100 gift certificate from Hale Pele, or the third option is we will give you a $100 credit and put you at the front of the line for super weekend passes next year at TikiCon.
Yeah.
So with that, we've got some Aloha Friday photos to show.
Yay!
So this first one, this is our friend Greg. Now, one of the things that is common between all of these 5 photos we're showing is these people have consistently posted really good photos every week.
Yes.
And
they usually use like some kind of a really creative filter.
yeah, you can tell it looks almost like a painting. So every week it's the two of them. It's a really great. It's this filter that makes it look like a painting, and it's always adorable.
Yeah, and they are TikiCon volunteers.
Yeah, some of the best volunteers.
Absolutely.
Are they watching? They should be watching.
I know. I hope they are.
Next up, we have Mrs. Barbara Ann. And yeah, this is where the rum's gone, or why the rum's gone.
Nice.
So yeah, I thought this one was kind of funny. So
Yay,
put it
Barbara!
in. Let's see. Next up, we have Andreas.
Yay!
Andreas used to work at the Alibi,
Correct. Yeah, he was one of the managers there.
and his photos are always really fun and colorful. He's very much a tiki guy. Let's see. Next up, we have Janine. And this is just such a beautiful, well-composed photo. I love the wooden birds of paradise and the tiki shield. And then finally, we've got...
I wouldn't say finally.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whatever.
Oh, sorry, I went out of order. This is a... He can't actually win because he's...
Right, yeah. I can't participate. I mean, I can participate, but I won't win. I just...
Honorable mention. I thought this was an adorable photo.
Thanks.
But sorry, I skipped one. Ellen Crucy.
Yay!
Ellen, every day, posts a stunning photo of herself.
She's got some really amazing hats
I know.
and suits, tailored suits, and a lot of really awesome stuff. Yeah.
All right, so... that is the 5 photos. The prize for this week is we've got a couple of Hale Pele pins. It's kind of hard to see with the light reflecting off them, but we've got the volcano and we've got the 3 cannibal tikis. So these will be going out to the winner. Give us just a moment here. All right, we have a winner. And
It's a hard decision. I mean, really, I
is.
want everybody to have, like, everybody. We know everybody, and we knew everybody this week. I mean, we know so many of you, right? And I just want everyone to have a prize. But it's...
I know, y'all.
We have to have a winner.
I know Holly, one of these weeks.
Yes.
We can't. Everybody can't be a winner.
I know.
All right, and so the winner is. Oh,
No.
sorry, nope. I'm biased.
No.
But
we
the
talk
winner
about
is.
those pants? No, I'm kidding.
We can go back to that. The winner is Ellen.
Yay!
Because this is a great photo, but mainly just because she every single day, like she is really in the spirit
Oh, I know.
of what we're trying to accomplish here. I mean, she isn't doing it for us every day. She's doing it for herself.
I know. Well, and she is also an amazing contributor to TikiCon, volunteer, architect. Like all, she's like, yeah. She's got a lot of really awesome stuff going on. And it's just great because I love color and I love her use of color too. So,
Yeah.
But we're all winners. We're all winners.
Okay, but now we can talk about those pants.
No, yeah.
No.
After all this time, I finally got my my Lily Pulitzer pants. I was only disappointed that the fact that her signature, because Lily Pulitzer did all these amazing textiles, and she hid her name in with the drawing. So she has all these like safari things and all this stuff.
Is it in there somewhere?
It's not. This is one of the prints that she did that she actually has her name signed between some of the pineapples. So it's not hidden in the textile. So, but anyways, I got that for a steal online.
You stole them?
Yeah, I felt like I almost did. Somebody was cleaning out their closet, and then I saw that. I was just like, oh yeah. So the pineapple print strikes again.
I guess so. So next up, we got a little musical interlude.
Oh yeah, is it? Okay, sure. Yeah, speaking of me, let's talk a little bit more about me.
Let's watch you.
Yeah, let's watch
Are
me.
you ready? All right, over to you. Wait, you better run in there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, all right. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Mr. Clapp.
All right, here we go.
Hi there, this is DJ Cabana, and today we're going to take a little safari out into the jungle with Jungle Echoes, Kaino and his African Percussion Safari. Now this is a song from Trinidad called The Feast Dance.
Here, kitty. Thank you, Justin. Amazing how quickly you got back from the DJ station over here.
Yeah. Well, priorities.
Right.
Well, I'm just saying, when I could have shown, some very gory leopard
Circle of Life
footage,
eating gazelles kind of thing.
Right, exactly. And it
Circle
was the
of
feast
Life.
dance, but
Circle
then
of Life.
right, yeah. But it was the feast of dance, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna show like a mama leopard and her little baby
Happy
kitten.
kitty.
Happy kitties, rainbows and unicorns.
Yeah. So here we are drinking. I'm losing track of stuff. I'm not really not that drunk.
Don't say that in front of them.
Oh,
they want us to be really drunk.
Well, we need to act drunk if we're going to be drunk.
Right.
Drunk streaming.
And let me tell you another thing. No.
How do you really feel?
Right.
So
anyways, back to the thing. So last week, the version of tequila that I did was different than the one that's the more famous one, but it still picked it up. So the algorithms actually picked it up.
Mexicali Brass, right?
It was the Mexicali Brass. You got tagged for that, but they said it was another band, not the Mexicali Brass, which is someone I hadn't heard of.
Right, here's the deal. When you play music on Facebook, when you upload a video and it says this video is processing, they're scanning through all the audio. Their algorithms can detect the waveforms of copyrighted music.
Yeah.
And last week we had 2 tracks that were picked up.
Yeah.
One of them was the Swiska Polka, that song.
Yeah.
And it identified the composers. And the other one was Tequila, but they misidentified the band. So I don't know if Mexicali Brass...
They sounded maybe enough it.
But maybe they copyrighted their work under a different name. It was some other brass band.
Yeah. They were studio musicians. It was very common in that era. But, so, that just means that I need to go and get some real deep cuts here, folks. And I got a lot, you saw, I've got a lot of records there, so you're going to be seeing, So
we're going to start keeping score. We're going to see the tracks that get picked up by the algorithms and the ones that don't.
Right. Yeah. So there's going to be, I'm going to play some really weird stuff. It ain't all going to be Hawaiiana. It ain't going to be tiki stuff. It's going to be exotica, which is going to go from Asia to Tonga to all over the place. I've got a lot of really weird stuff. So.
And for our background music, I'm probably just going to keep playing the Tropical Hideaway area loop because
that's safe, though.
That's pretty safe. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so what happened was it got flagged, but it got flagged for non-commercial use. So the video didn't get taken down. It just said you can't monetize it. We can't sell it like on YouTube when you charge people to watch your videos.
Yeah, no commercial stuff. So it was just like a warning. It was just like, and by the way,
no one's gonna pay. No one's gonna pay to watch this.
Yeah, it was like, no, and by the way, don't try and sell that. We're gonna get you by. But that's what happens while your video is processing. So, anyways, it'll be fun because that means that I have all kinds of weird stuff that I can play.
Wow, we're doing really well here on time. And oh, you know what? I did not. Oh, I forgot to add this to the.
What?
This video, it's not enough.
Oh no. Oh well.
Dang it! I wonder if I can do it live.
Maybe.
Anyway,
do I need to do some kind of a dance? If I knew tap, I was totally looking at a tap dancing before this whole thing happened.
All right.
But yeah, no, I was planning on, I just wanted to, me and my friend Callie, Caledonia was checking into places that we can actually go and do some tap dancing. Cause I just want to be able to at parties or somewhere like that, just be have a couple of steps. I could do.
Now Mindy tunes in. Mindy, where were you 30 minutes ago?
Well, she'll be able to rewatch it, but yes. Yeah. But Mindy is watching. Yay, we love you, Mindy. Mwah. We love you. Thank you again for that video. And
so when this is all over, go back. It's about the 20-30 minute mark.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Somewhere right in there.
We said some nice things about you.
Yeah. But also, definitely if you guys want to send us, reach out, send us some videos of some stuff. It's great. We are looking for content.
Even if you just want to turn on your phone and say hi, we miss you. We're thinking, just a shout out to all our viewers, our friends.
Yeah. I almost did that today when I was out because I was right in front and I took a photo. It was a really bad photo in front of the Alibi. I should have actually taken a video in front of the Alibi of me and just being this is one of the places that, that matters, that I want to make sure that it stays open. And I really hope that after this is all said and done, that they can stay open.
If nothing else, shoot us a little 30-second video and tell us what's the first thing you want to do when the stay-at-home order is over. Like, is there a tiki bar you want to go to, or a non-tiki bar? What are you looking forward to the most? If you are a bartender or an artist or something, send us a video of you doing your thing. And if you're a bartender, we'll put something up. We'll put something up for tips. We'll do whatever we can to support our people in this time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, we need content because it just gets really boring with us just talking.
Right. Yes. Well, we've already been also talking with Jason and Robin from Devil's Reef.
Yeah.
And reminding them that we are more than happy to show a little video of them making a drink. I mean, that's the thing is, like, I just miss sitting there and, like, having my friend, who is an amazing bartender, like, make an amazing cocktail for me, and just be that. So this is the next best thing, is that we're trying to, give you that experience.
But we want to hear from everybody. Like, and it may not make it on the show.
Yeah.
But if you send us something that isn't off color or objectionable,
Right.
and if it is, we'll enjoy it, but we may not post it.
Yeah.
We will post it on the TikiCon page, and if if it's really great, and if we got the time in the lineup, we'll put it on the show.
Oh, Susan, yes, tappa, tappa, tappa.
Nice.
I would like that. I actually got my tap shoes. Not too long. Yeah, I got tap shoes. I got them like a couple of weeks or whatever. I was like seeking out, and I observed one tap dance class. Was trying to go another. They were like, well, the beginners don't want people to just like stare at them and whatever. And I was kind of like, okay, I'm just trying to figure out like where locally a tap dance place would like fit with me and see. I want a teacher who was exciting. And when I went to, she was kind of like, she was okay, but I was like, I just want to know. So anyways, that's one of my goals. Hey, why not? You can learn how to tap dance in your 40s.
That would be so amazing. Like if we both learned how to tap dance and we made like entrances at events and parties.
Right. Yeah.
Or like came out on stage and just did a little number.
Right. Where are the boys at chorus? We hope you like our show. You're rooting for us, but now we have to go.
Similarly, I want to learn a little sleight of hand and some tricks, and so I can show off a little bit. But
why not? We can perform at your parties. You can hire us for your parties.
I can't do balloon animals, but
you better learn.
I know. All right, so we got two more things to get through before the end of the hour. We've got a public service announcement. So from our friend Wendy Kramer.
PSA.
It's a PSA, and so we often get asked, "What is this tiki thing all about?" What is tiki? I mean, well, what is tiki is a whole huge question. But what is it about? I like to say it's Hawaiian themed cosplay for adults.
Right. Yeah.
that dumbs it down a bit. But
right. Yeah.
Our friend Wendy made this cute little PSA. So over to Wendy.
So hey, what's up with this tiki thing that you're into? Oh yeah, that's a good question. It actually deals with a lot of different things. Everything from art to music to food, but most importantly, tiki ohana. Ohana? What's that? It sounds Hawaiian. Good call, it is. Ohana is a Hawaiian word that actually is encompassing more things than just one. So it's actually friends, family, neighbors, and giving people a feeling of being included. So tiki is a Hawaiian thing? Oh, not exclusive of it, but it is part of it. Tiki culture appreciation in the United States is a form of escapism, kind of like on a vacation where you go and you enjoy the food and the drinks and the music and the clothing. And there's some really interesting history about it that you should look up if you're interested. Where do you guys celebrate tiki culture? Oh yeah, there's multiple opportunities in the States to celebrate tiki. There's gatherings in Florida and California, and my personal favorite is TikiCon here in Portland. So your neighbors might even have tiki bars in their home, which you may not even be aware of. So a good reason to get to know your neighbors. Is there a dress code? Do you wear like Hawaiian shirts and muumuus? Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, not that there's an actual dress code, but you are encouraged to have your tiki outfit be whatever you would like it to be. So one thing you should know though is that what's known commonly as a Hawaiian shirt is actually called an Aloha shirt. And don't ever discount the value of a muumuu or a kaftan, because there is nothing better if you're like me and occasionally you get the booze sweats. There's nothing better than something nice and cool and carefree when it's 85 and warm out. I'm kind of interested to join something, but I'm afraid that I won't fit in. That's the funny thing about Tiki Ohana, is that your regular life doesn't really come into play here. It's all about just enjoying it and having fun together. Like, who makes a great Mai Tai and who has beautiful hair flowers today? And it's just a time to get together and have fun with a really great group of people. I think you should think about joining and come to an event sometime. I think I will. Thanks. Ding, 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 ding.
Nice.
Oh my God, Wendy, I love you so much.
Thank you so much.
I also love that this pandemic is just bringing out the goofiness in everybody.
Oh,
I mean, look at us.
absolutely.
I would never have thought that we would do a stupid live stream show.
Right? Yeah.
It's like, yeah, pick a new hobby. I needed to check off that box in, coronavirus bingo and start a new hobby. So my new hobby is video blogging.
Right? Hey, you know what? Be goofy. Enjoy life. Do what you can.
I'm also at an age where I don't give a shit what people think anymore. It's wonderful.
Right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, a little bit. I care what you think. A little bit.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, it's all about like the resources you have in the world. We're all brought down to and stuff. All these distractions around us. It's like bringing us more inward, bringing us into a lot of stuff. Sometimes things bubble up, not so pretty, but it's all learning experience on how.
Be careful how much you drink when you're stressed out in a pandemic. let me just say.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, absolutely. Yeah, just live your life and have fun and
try
help
new
each
things.
other, try new things, support each other, and yeah, maybe I'll have to do some YouTube video stuff and learn at least one or two steps and put my tap shoes on and bring out the camera.
So Wendy, please, if you have any more video ideas, we would love to see them. That was wonderful. One thing that we skipped over a little bit here is every week we do What's for Lunch at Cliff's.
Yes.
We have not, Cliff's has not posted their Friday menu yet.
No, but they have some exciting news that they did post about.
Yes, so Cliff's PDX is now going to be doing takeout on Friday and Saturday.
And Saturdays, yeah.
So I will show you last week's menu. Last week they added a couple new things. They've got the smoked cod crostini. They've got the fish and chips. We got the fish and chips. It was really good.
Yeah.
I don't know if those things are all going to be there this week, but they always post their menu up on the Cliffs PDX Facebook page.
Yeah.
And you can call in and pick up your food. It's amazing. Please support them.
Yeah. Well, Sierra's really good at the social media stuff too, because she's
She
also
is.
in charge of the one of Holly Pele.
Right. No,
So you'll definitely, if you're following it, you will get the notification.
She posted on Cliff. She posted on Holly Pele,
Right.
on Fire Drinkers, on
Pacific
Northwest Ohana,
Yeah.
and a couple others. So
Yeah. So it'll be definitely, if you are following those things, it'll be on your radar and it'll come out.
it is so worth it. I mean, it's such a good value. The portions are huge. Like, we'll go and get a lunch and a dinner, and then it ends up being like 3 or 4 meals.
Well, I mean, the Reuben. I mean, are you kidding me?
Oh my God, that
As he
Reuben.
said, it was like the best Reuben he's ever had, and I must agree. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm getting that.
Because it had bacon on it.
Yeah, it's got bacon in it.
On
You
a
had me at
Reuben.
bacon. You had me at bacon. But I mean, it's just like everything is like perfect on it, and it's like It's like you want to like eat the entire thing, but you will regret if you eat the whole thing. So you just do half.
Public service announcement: if you order the Reuben,
Yeah.
do not eat the whole thing in one sitting. I made that mistake the first day it came out.
Right. Yeah.
I hated myself for about 6 hours.
Yeah. He was in a food coma.
It was so good, though.
It was so good. Yeah. But no,
I think I gained about 5 pounds from
just
that.
split it up. Split it up into two
have
meals.
some for lunch, have some for dinner.
Yeah.
The hand cut fries are amazing.
But it's perfect like on a Friday because go at noon, get 2 meals.
Right, so you get your lunch.
So you get your lunch, and then you can take and you can split that up. So you have lunch, dinner, and lunch the next day.
Or breakfast.
Well, and breakfast.
And breakfast,
honestly,
yeah.
because we take
we'll
the extra fries.
We'll refry the fries.
We'll take
Refry
the fries and we'll take the fries and we'll put them in the pan and we'll like reheat them up.
Yeah,
and
cook
then
them up with some Spam or something and throw an egg on it.
Just throw an egg on it. That's breakfast. Throw an egg on it and put some cartoons on. I'm telling you, folks, this is how you get through this shit.
All right, so we're coming to the end of the show. Don't forget, we are giving away a prize to everybody who has posted a comment. So if you're still with us, and we've got 53 people still with us, and you have not commented, please at least write comment. Or otherwise, some other meaningful comment. Tell us what you're drinking, what you're wearing, what you want to do most once the stay-at-home orders are lifted. Just post some kind of comment.
Yeah.
And we're going to go through and pick one person at random.
It sounds really perverted. What are you drinking? What are you wearing? Why not? And then, what are you watching?
And just as a reminder, because a few people just tuned in, the winner will get to choose from one of 3 prizes. And one of those is the Smuggler's Cove rum barrel.
Right.
Or you can
And that
choose...
was that one that was actually not available online until just recently?
Yes, and it is no longer available.
Right.
I don't know if they sold out or if they just pulled it back.
That was more the ones like you had to be in Smuggler's Cove to purchase it, right?
I don't even know if they were selling them in the restaurant or what. I just know that I was never able to get one until they put them online.
Super limited edition.
So
stuff,
yeah, because you can't get them now. Yeah. So, and we bought one for us and one to give away. And then you can choose from this lovely Tiki Drummer mug with this nice little bowl here and the nice little straw hole in the back.
Mm-hmm. It's an incense burner.
Yeah.
That's what they call them, right? Incense burners.
Or tobacco pipes. Right. Tobacco water pipes.
Right.
Or the other thing you can choose from, if neither of those suit your mood, we've got a bottle of Devil's Reef bitters. And they're all roughly about the same value. Well, I don't know. I don't know how much the bongs go for. I don't know how much he sells those for.
Unsure, but yeah, they're all handcrafted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They did sell them at the bar.
Oh, okay.
So the last thing that we have on our agenda is our mug of the week.
Yes. Do you want to go first? Or
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right.
So my mug of the week is this delightful zombie fugu from Monk Tiki.
Yeah.
He's
even got like the...
Yeah, he's got the stitched up eyes.
Yeah.
This is number 4 of 100. Yeah. And it is a mug tiki, even though it doesn't say it on the bottom. I love this mug.
It's a super
so
early
much.
one. Well, it's so textured too.
Yeah,
like,
so much detail in this.
I remember it being absolutely special to the point where it's like, I'm not going to put a drink in there because I just don't.
Yeah, but this is the time to use all those top shelf mugs. If you're ever going to do it,
True,
live
true.
large.
True.
Or go home.
Right.
So, yes, this is my mug of the week. It's one of my favorites.
Then maybe we needed to combine our drink of the week with the mug of the week.
Well, we should be, yeah.
Then let's do that next week.
All right. Well, I don't know. That's a lot.
True, yeah. Don't
right.
worry. I'm in charge of the drinks.
If we're doing mug of the week with drink of the week, I'm grabbing Tiki Bob up there because he holds like 30 ounces.
Oh, right, yeah.
So what's your mug of the week?
Oh, so... Well, again, everything's all kind of bittersweet right now.
There we go on the roller coaster.
I know. Well, so this is from Tiki Caliente. This is from Tiki Caliente 5. And so if you are unaware of Tiki Caliente, it is in Palm Springs. Rory Schneider puts it on there. He's also the owner and manager of the Reef. And it's an amazing tiki event down there.
We love Caliente. It's just our speed. It's not too big. It's big enough that it attracts all the people that we want to see.
Yeah, it's perfect. We've met quite a few people there, actually, part of the Tiki scene, and then they've followed and come up here to Tiki Con. So I just love this one here. Again, this is a horn, Doug horn, but made by Ekum Bookum. So this is one
and Tiki Caliente was supposed to be a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, see, it started back in the day where I was like, okay, this is happening in May. I'm gonna pull the birthday card, and I want to go to Palm Springs because we've never been, and there's an awesome Tiki event, and so that's what made it happen. And we've been there with some amazing friends, rented some cool mid-century properties off.
So Henrik just commented the jacket detail. This is obviously a sandwich aisle jacket.
Oh my god, yeah, the tapa. If you can see like his jacket there. Yeah, Doug Horn, he painted a picture too that was from this guy. But yeah, it's like a sandwich aisle jacket, and it's like the detail. This is really awesome. And of course these little, again, it's like you can probably hear that.
Yeah, it rattles.
Yeah, it rattles because it's got these little skull beads that are on this here. So this is a really awesome one that we got there. So just, a little shout out, a bullhornless shout out to Rory and Tiki Caliente.
I'm bringing the bullhorn back at some point.
And we love you and hope everything's going well down in Palm Springs during all this stuff. So yeah, that's my bug this week.
So that brings us to the end of our show. We're only 10 minutes over. I had wanted to play, and I didn't get it set up in time. We've been helping to support Smuggler's Cove, because that's the Sister Barta Holly Pele. Martin and Rebecca are just such wonderful friends of ours.
Yeah.
And so we've been buying stuff and sending some love to the staff there. And they recently sent out a video, like a 3-minute video of all the staff members getting on camera and just saying thank you. And it's a big shout out. And I wanted to play it, but I screwed up. I didn't get it in the lineup in time. So we'll play that next week.
Next week for sure. Those of you who have supported, or if you will support, I'm sure that you will get that in your inbox as well.
And please, if you've got a few bucks to spare, go up to the Holly Pele website and or Smuggler's Cove.
Yeah.
They both have online stores going. They both have an item where you can just donate money directly to their staff. They divide that up between the staff. It helps them keep going during this time when they're all closed. You can get great deals on merchandise.
Yeah. Basically, the bars are taking their merchandise right now, which would normally be people coming in and enjoying cocktails and doing all that. They're basically making sure that it's all up online. And
there's putting places like the Maikai are selling cocktails by the gallon.
I know, and this stuff. It's like the OLCC needs to get its stuff together. What I really want is I want to know if when that does happen, if it's mobile, and I want to find somebody who has like a little like the ice cream truck that goes around in the neighborhoods and plays the entertainer, and all the little kids coming and they're like, what can I get for 35 cents?
What music would they play? What song?
I don't know. It would probably be like a How Dry I Am, How Dry I Am. I don't know, but it's like I would love to be the person driving in that and like seeing all the adults coming out and like waving fists full of dollars like I want a margarita, I want a pina colada, I want a, that's how life is kind of transforming now. That's an actual possibility, and they should do that, and it should be from the different bars. And I'd love it. Like if I can like track where's the Holly Pele, like where is the little truck going now, like doesn't mean I have to come to my house. I would like drive to the little neighborhood and then like be waiting on the street corner.
Well, unfortunately, since Oregon is a control state, the governor does not have the power to change that. They have to convene the legislature.
I know.
And change the laws.
So Zoom that shit and like get it figured out.
Right.
Because that's what's going to help a lot of these places stay in business is if you can go and get those craft cocktails, those things like.
Janine just noted that Washington gets to sell cocktails to go now. So as long as there are not border checkpoints.
Well. Well, we are right. Vancouver's right over there.
We're just across the bridge. I mean, I don't know of any good bars.
Oregon has
on
got to give in.
the east side that are just across the bridge.
Oregon has got to give in. We are a foodie and a drinky town.
The Oregon legislature doesn't convene very often. Like
they need to.
It used to be like every other year.
Dear sirs, I'm writing a letter. I'm calling. I'm doing some stuff because I mean, seriously, that's what's going to help a lot of these places stay in business, right?
I just want to back up a little bit and answer Adam White's question. Any news of TikiCon is still happening? We were talking about that a minute ago. Yeah, we don't have an answer yet.
Yeah.
It's
coming soon. It's coming soon.
Yes, we have a meeting tomorrow with the hotel to talk about it. We're at the mercy of the hotel basically at this point because we have an ironclad contract. So they need to realize, it's their decision whether it's going to happen or not. I think we all kind of see the writing on the wall.
Oh yeah, and well, it's not just their decision because they have higher up people within the corporate world, and also what's going on with the mayors and everything else going on. So
a little bit of sausage making here. There's an acts of God clause where if they cannot do it for whatever reason, then there's stuff that happens. But we don't have an answer yet. We're still in discussions. But I do want to say that if and when the decision comes to cancel, we're going to let people either do a refund or they can just keep their tickets for next year.
Yeah.
Just apply it all next year. We're really hoping everybody will keep their tickets because that will really help us out. And we're in a good position because we did not invest a lot of money yet.
Right.
So
we will talk about that. We will actually have another one of these forums where people can ask us questions and everything.
Right.
When we get to that point and when we want to release
when we have more information which hopefully will be in the next week, we're going to do a press conference on live stream just like this. There probably won't be a lot of drinks because it's going to be a pretty serious thing to talk about.
Well, yes and no. Yes and no. You can always.
But we will be here facing the camera, looking you in the eye, telling you what is going on, how it's going to go down, and you will have options. You will have control of what you want to do with your ticket, and we're going to answer all your questions. No hiding, no funny business.
Yeah.
We're communicating everything we can when we know it.
Right. Yeah, we're not making any official announcements right now, but look at where we are now. In the world, in this country, in the fact of how many people can actually be in the same room at the same time. So just know that the official word is coming. Official word is coming.
Thank goodness we don't rely on this event for our
I know.
This is our side hustle. So
that should have been before we talked about the mug of the week. Now,
I
we don't want to end on that.
I know that question came up.
So, not TikiCon related. What other stuff you guys? Do you any questions? Any fun things you want to talk about? Any cool things going on in your lives
We're
right now?
so over time at this point. Good
No,
thing
we're not. Well, by only 10 minutes. So
15. Okay. There was a lot of comments. We might need extra drinks. Yes. And yes, Holly.
Thank you, Holly, for saying that. That's awesome. That's super sweet.
Oh, here's something that's an upbeat note. Even
Andreas, all 80 of my outfits ready either way.
All right.
A man after my own heart.
We want to see a fashion show on video. Send us a fashion show. Do 10 seconds of each outfit.
Yeah, any of you.
800 seconds. That's a lot.
Come on. So we'll have to do. I was reminded that this was actually the time when, and I posted a memory when, was it today or was it yesterday? That I did a fashion show at Trader Vic's here in Portland. And so, hey, there might have to be a fashion-oriented episode here soon. What you got?
And I wanted to lighten up the mood with the talk about TikiCon, and I just want to say that no matter what happens, these guys are still being produced. The TikiCon mugs are being produced because it was too late to cancel the order, and we didn't want to anyway.
Well, yeah, we didn't want to
because these are amazing mugs.
Amazing mugs, yeah.
So these will be available to everyone who ordered them. We'll figure out some shipping or something. These are still getting made. Oh God, I love them so much.
I know. They're super awesome.
It's two mugs in one. I know, it's so mystifying.
I'm confused.
It really is. It's the best mug so far.
I know.
Van Tiki, I think this might be my favorite mug you've ever done.
So super awesome. So, anywho, yes, the fashion show. I agree. We'll need to do some. You know what? I might just need to put a call out there, and maybe I'll start it 1 week, and then we can do it. Just put on your best tiki stuff and just walk the runway. If you are anybody who likes RuPaul's Drag Race, like we are fans, you need to bring it to the runway and walk in your best tiki garb.
Category is Tiki Extravaganza.
Yes, that'd be really fun. You know,
Yeah.
so maybe.
Everybody submit a little video, like a 30-second video from their living room runway.
Yeah. So it's not official yet. If you want to get in and
Start
send us
working on
something
that.
now,
Get your
but
ideas
yeah,
together.
because that'll be something that's top of our list. Where's that pen? Let me just like a.
Okay, take a note. Oh,
Yes.
we're getting requests for the cats. The cats are locked upstairs. They're being jerks.
Yeah.
Next week, we'll have a. Oh, this would have been the week for it though, with your video.
Oh, yeah, right. I know.
All right,
Oh, well.
we'll
There'll be more jungle videos and stuff. I've got a lot of African, a lot of really amazing drums, bongos, all kinds of percussion, a lot of really awesome stuff. That's, if anybody ever watched, listen to my Temptation show on Wednesdays at noon, right in the middle of the week.
Are those still archived anywhere?
They're not, unfortunately. And I need to go back and look through some CDs, DVDs, some archive stuff. Like, it seems so archaic now. But I need to go back because I need to pull out because I was saving all those things. And I might need to start pulling those things out again and posting every once in a while. Because there were some fun shows that I had in there. So DJ Cabana had some really fun shows.
I really miss those shows.
I know. So, but yeah, I'm still one thing at a time. I'm still like, there's so many things. But yeah, as you saw, I have my DJ booth is set up, and I've got all kinds of things that I want to play in there. So
We have a request.
oh, what's that? Double Shantays all day. Yes, Andres.
No, that wasn't the one right below it. Bullhorn to send us out.
Oh no! Yes, Cecilia. Some tiki voguing. Do it.
Ooh.
Oh, are you challenging me? Oh boy, the house of Fantomas is challenging the house of Dupre.
Oh my goodness.
Well, honey, if you can handle it, we must bring it to the runway. Challenge accepted.
Edward, I am thirsty. I'm gonna drink this, and I think we should probably sign off because I think we're pretty much
we're just rambling.
We're rambling at this point. Yeah.
Hey, well, yeah, a little rambling's fun,
There's
especially
still
with
50
amongst
people
friends.
hanging out. It's like we're having a party in our bar.
I know. See, it would be too hard to have like a Zoom with everybody because we've done that, and it's been a little. This is Martin. This is for you. The magical picture that just is off screen that just kind of fills things back up again.
Yeah, we're not doing shots this week. No more shots.
Yeah. Yeah. What did I see today? It was like you're either gonna come out a drunk, a chunk, or a hunk out of this whole thing.
How do you get the hunk status?
Somebody who's either like just totally like working on weights at home.
Oh, because we got the
and,
weight set down in the basement, and that's all we have to do, kind of like we're in prison or something.
right? Yeah, exactly.
I wish I had a treadmill desk.
I know. Well, I went for a bike ride this week. I finally got my helmet. So I went on a bike
Your legs
ride.
fall off?
It was working some muscles in my legs that I hadn't felt in a while. So I worked up from walking to biking now. So it's to help counteract all the calories from all the booze that.
Yeah, Coco Lopez and rum and gin and there's no rum in this. But
Well, at least the weather's getting better. So go for a walk. We can all spare an hour a day to burn off some calories.
all right.
Oh, FTD shits? I think he was saying shots, but yeah.
Oh, I had the OFTD shits the other night. I think that was Sunday.
Yeah.
And I know there's a couple people who know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Our problem is that we've been saving some of the like overproof stuff around, and that's what we're getting down to now. So then we start making stuff with the with like overproof shit, and then
Right, but
things melt down.
But if you dilute the OFTD a little bit, it's original dark basically. So we don't have to kill ourselves.
You didn't dilute it the other night.
Well, I'm saying you could. I didn't say I did. I'm saying you could. No, I did not.
I blame you for me getting that drunk the other night. And you were just as drunk as I was. But anyways.
I don't remember.
We don't remember. Yeah, we know nothing. Nobody knows anything.
There are a few people who know a few things.
But no.
Don't say anything.
Anyways, you've been... right?
We have a live stream here of all your comments, so we're reacting to some of the comments as they come up.
Right. Speaking of comments, there's going to be the prize. Like we're going to need to process through. And
yes, so we will at some point after what?
When are we posting that again? The winner?
Oh, we'll announce it next week in the show.
Okay.
But I'll probably do it like tonight or tomorrow. There's a little website I go up to and I plug in the URL of the post, and it randomly selects somebody. And then I'll reach out to you and ask you what prize you want, get your mailing address, we'll get it shipped off, and then we'll announce it next week on the show.
Sounds good. All right, you guys have an awesome week. Good to see you guys. Well, see your comments and stuff. It's very different when you're just here and doing our thing and stuff. So, but still, at the same time, it's so great that you guys are tuning in and
hey, it gives us something to do on Wednesday night.
Yeah, and we love you. Yeah, Wednesday used to be my band practice night, but can't do that anymore, so.
And it's, even though we're just seeing the comments, like, I feel like we're connecting. I mean, there's no other time when I can see all of our friends commenting.
I know, right?
On something that we're doing like this.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, a Zoom would be more interactive, but when you get more than like 4 people, it's really hard.
It does, yeah. Otherwise, we would be Zooming with y'all, but it's just too hard to, like, do that. We could always do one sometime, because I've been on some Zoom meetings where everyone is muted, and if you're in control of it, you can mute everybody, but then people can have video on, and we could all be wearing, something fun and festive.
There's also an option where you can click the raise hand button. So if you got a question or a comment, you raise your hand, and then we can bring the audio over to you.
Maybe we'll try that one time. I don't know. It's just...
But
it's also still just the Greg and Justin show.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just... We're drunk streaming.
We're drunk streaming.
All right, and with that, a final cheers. Oh,
cheers, you guys. Aloha also means goodbye.
Aloha, we love you. We will see you all next week.
Bye.
I cut it off mid-word. I was going to go to...